Well, welcome to North Hobart Oval for the Old Scholars Senior Grand Final between the St Virgils Saints and the University Rainbows as the Rainbows come out onto the ground. Troy Cunliffe, one of their stars there in the number 29. They'll be keen to try their best to dominate the St Virgils Saints, who are the dominators. They have absolutely been sensational. Undefeated this season, the Saints make their way into their, I think it's their second consecutive grand final. And that's the university crew there. In fact, it isn't. They've been in 2 of the last 3 years, including this year, St Virgils, led by the coach, Jay Bowden. And they've got some absolute superstars on their list. You could go through the entire St Virgils list and pick out a huge amounts of stars. My name's Chief Taylor. I'm with Mark Snapper Allen. Morning Snap, or afternoon Snap.
Hello, Tubes.
Great to be with you. We saw the Hutchins Lions run out for their 4th consecutive reserves premiership. How did you see it, Snapper?
Well, I actually thought that, you know, even though you said it was a bit of a Cinderella story, I thought it was very, very impressive that they came back and fought back and won that game.
Absolutely, as we see the St Virgils boys lining up there. There's been some big names, as I said, in this list. Reece Mott, former Glenorchy star, has come back from a knee injury.
I've been really, really impressed, obviously, with their dominance all season, but you know, to have the top 3 goal kickers in the league coming from one club is just says everything, doesn't it?
Luke Potter's kicked 63 for the year. Alex Blair kicked 61 for the year, and Jay Bowden's kicked 56 for the year. How good is that?
Yeah, look, I think it's the tail of the tape, really. Today will be really, really interesting. Obviously, they've played each other a few times this year. I think from memory, and I don't have my notes with me, but from memory, they pumped University round 1. Then it was closer margins a couple of times during the year, and then, of course, in the first final, where I think even the Uni lost a couple of inspirational players to injury as a result of that, wasn't there? Wasn't there an incident?
Yes, there was. Simon van der Velde had back into a pack. Tyler Bowden come through and cleaned him up fairly well, to be honest. He copped a lacerated kidney, which saw him miss the last couple of weeks. However, there is talk that he will be running around today, but I can comprehensively say that he has a line through his name. The captain of the side will not play today.
There was a bit of foxing about that, wasn't there? Because he was warming up, you know, at the half-time or three-quarter time huddle of the reserves game. He was warming up.
As they come in for the national anthem, just want to mention a couple of Saints players before we get started that may not get the accolades of their much-hyped teammates, but a couple of OGs, as they've been called, Kieran Gill, Ryan Frenchie Wakefield and Larry Menzies, who have been through it with St Virgils. Let's not forget that this club nearly didn't exist a few years ago, and here they are on the last round of the year in a grand final. We'll cross to Peter G.
The national anthem. You'll be glad to know it's to be sung by Julie Anthony today. Could I ask those who are able to all be upstanding and remove your caps for the Australian national anthem?
Good by sea.
Well, there we go. Interesting that Peter G didn't get an opportunity to sing this year's national anthem after last year's tape got chewed up in the mixing desk. I'm still saying that Peter G last year, he did that on purpose. He wanted a bit of me time, Peter G.
Well, I'm surprised they haven't renamed the medal for best on ground after it.
No. So, grand final about to get underway.
I'd be really interested in the mindset. I mean, if you've dominated the entire season,
Yep.
you've kicked, countless amount of goals, you've flogged them in round one of the finals. One of their best players, if not their best player, is out. Do you think, okay, well, they're ripe for the kill, let's run over the top, or you're going to be a little bit complacent and see, or maybe a teammate is going to get the job done rather than is it going to be you when it's your turn to go? Whereas obviously for University, what are they thinking? They think we're going to have a real crack here, maybe cause an upset, get a couple of goals early, make it a contest, make it a scrap, or deep down do they know maybe they can't get the job done? Maybe the cattle is just too good from St Virgils.
Well, I don't know. I'm of the mindset that University have got nothing to lose and everything to gain, Snapper.
A man with nothing to lose is very dangerous.
You're lifting that from John Wick?
No, it's a man of will, I think, and commitment. And, I'm not sure those particular ones. But you're right. There's nothing to lose. There's no pressure on University. Obviously, they put pressure on themselves. There's pressure as teammates, pressure from family and friends that are watching them and so on. Certainly, we're old fans and former players within the club. So there's that sort of pressure, but there's certainly no pressure on them to come out here and be in front by quarter time.
No.
So let's hope for a contest. But yeah, the mindset's really, really interesting. I don't know if you've dominated all season. How do you get yourself up? Well, I suppose it's a premiership. That's how you get yourself up. The ultimate's on the line.
Yes, Kieran Gill will line up in the middle. The rucks shake hands. That's Connor Barling heading down to provide a little bit of leap. Of course, he believe he came second in the best and fairest.
Am I right in
third, rather.
That they're going for the perfect season, Tubes?
They are going for the perfect
If that's
season.
not going to motivate you enough, what could?
Well, we're about to get underway in the Old Scholars Grand Final. It's the Saints and the Rainbows doing battle on the spiritual home of football in Tasmania. The ball is held aloft and we're underway. Saints and Rainbows for the ultimate glory. Barling wins it down. Kicked off the ground, sends his boys forward first. Reeves goes back, gets his handball away. Ash Woodhead can't gather the footy, pushed over the ball, and clearing kick comes from Rowbottom. And there's some space here now for Brennan. Brennan sends the ball forward. Great defensive work. Potter underneath the ball. Bowden copped the man high. And there's a bit of push and shove here. There's Tom Cleary.
Bit of feeling.
Yes, former teammates. Little push and shove here.
Umpire's going to throw it up.
There's a bit off the ball. Hard at the footy. Duggan. And it sees him out of
They're
bounds.
still going at it down there in the forward line.
Yep.
Could pick out a free kick here to settle it down, umpire. Oh, there it is.
Look,
I knew it.
that has a fair amount of mayo as Luke Potter comes off with a slight injury. I think it's Sam Berry that's going to get the free kick here. No, it's actually Braden Webb. Now, Webby put a heck of a lot of mayonnaise on that. Potter comes off.
Give him the Oscar, but that's okay. I mean, it's going to happen.
Webb breeze at his back to put the Saints in front, and a great start. Braden Webb has the first of the game, and the Saints are off to a hot lead.
Yeah, look, really, really interesting that, isn't it? Because all you want to do is provide a contest. All you want to do is show some strength. All you want to do is show some fight and some grit. And obviously they're doing that in the forward line. And of course they've given away a silly, silly free kick.
So the Saints get the first of the game. The Bows with the first inside 50. Gill and Barling. Barling again with authority, pushes the ball forward, looking for Aleph. Out the back a chance here. Reeves gathering the ball, trying to at least the Rainbows. Cunliffe arrives late. Pearce caught one high. Who's going to get the free kick here? Reeve? No. It'll be Rowbottom. Mott gets the cheap kick. He's an elite user of the footy. Nice kick. Floating across beautifully is Cleary. Cleary sends the ball inside forward 50. Reeves at the back. Woodhead can't quite gather. Too much pressure. It's out of bounds.
I'm already...
So boundary throwing inside forward 50. Reeves works to the front, got his kick away, only as far as that man in Graham. His kick chopped off as easy as you like by the Saints. I think it's Gilbert.
Now, it might be the hair, but I'm seeing Alex Brennan a lot of space by himself. He's going to get a lot of the peel.
Blair has it at half-back. Good kick.
Great kick.
Finds Wakefield. Short one. Geared. Handballs over the top. Potter's back on, good to see. Great chase down tackle by Cleary.
Excellent, that's what you need. Inspiration.
Short kick. Cleary's been involved early. Finds Quinn. Quinn sends the ball long towards Barling and Co. Fist came from Gill. Now a chance for Mott. Absolute elite user. Bowden couldn't take it on the third grab. Got it down to his brother though. Couldn't gather there, and a hold off the footy with a free kick to the Rainbows. It'll go the way of Wallace. Here's the replay. Brennan. This is the replay of the hit on Potter. Let's take a look.
Oh, a little bit there. It was high from behind, wasn't it?
Bowden came in and got Tom Cleary a bit higher than I thought. But anyway, play goes on. Long kick inside forward 50. Barling going back. Bowden arrived late. Courageous stuff. Kick out wide. Bouncy ball. Was that a push by Geert? Blair, rather? It was. So a free kick going to the Rainbows. Short kick is no good.
Brennan drop in front of Barling there.
How good is Brennan's hair? Bowden, so clever.
Protected the drop zone. Knew that he could reach for it. Great grab.
Has been the best player in the state for a number of years. Jay Bowden did really well in front of Jacob Devine. Let's take a look at the mark in the replay box here, Snap. As you said, drop zone stuff was good. Jay Bowden will go back and try to extend. He will extend the lead. He won't miss a lot. He's tugged it though.
Yeah, just pulled it to the left, isn't he?
From behind.
There'll be certainly more opportunities this quarter, I think, particularly with the breeze.
So Jay Bowden will add a point to the score for St Virgils. Short kick is okay to Devine. Devine's kick, not enough on it to get over Jay Bowden.
Great Shepherd.
Wheeled around, centred high, underneath the footy. Trying hard there. At the back, nice work. Rolling it through. Is that a goal to Douglas? I think it is. Douglas, sensational for the second goal of the term and the game for St Virgils. They're out to a handy lead already, 13 points to nothing.
It was Jay Bowden's intercept there from the kick in too. You know, to have the presence of mind to be there, extend the jukes, take the grab, or at least force the turnover. I mean, that's all his goal too.
Take a look at this. Douglas, strong, bounced up quickly. That's a great goal. Quick kick out.
Good clearance.
And from John Geard. Oh, trouble here. Douglas did the tackling. Got a kick away, did Booth. Graham coming to meet the footy, couldn't quite. Mott. Brennan. He's got a man out wide in Reeves. Decides against going there. Sends the ball long and deep towards Bowden. Worked a couple of players under the ball. Bowden into an open goal. Too easy.
Very easy. And that's Brennan from the middle. Massive kick into the forward 50 using that breeze. Fantastic Bowden out the back. He's had a fantastic start to the game.
Hot start, Jay Bowden. What about the kick?
Brennan too. Brennan's been loose on the wing. I'm not sure they're wrapping up enough. He's getting a lot of the ball.
There it is. A little bit of tap to the chest for his beloved Saints. Back in the middle.
Great tap.
Again, quick kick forward. Trouble here. Bowden, clever handballed over the top. No one at home, though. Jay Bowden's going to gather this one again. Gave the scoopy handball back to Geard. Geard towards goal. Chopped off.
I think the breeze has really picked up too, right to left.
Yep, and it's trouble because Reece Mott has the ball again. Gave his handball to no one. Kicked off the ground. That's a smart kick. The Rainbows just to reassess at centre wing. Long kick up the line. Flying was Fogarty. And we'll see a boundary throw in.
Jay Bowden's everywhere down that forward line. He had about 3 or 4 touches there.
Ball in at centre wing. Pretty much as centre on the wing as you can get. Wheeling around was Zachy Lucas.
Brennan again.
Oh, here he is, your man. Locks flowing, other Tom Alvin. Long kick deep inside forward 50. Cleary protects the drop zone. Bowden trapped, out of bounds, ball in.
Just can't see University being able to get it forward with this style. Kicking long to contest. It's not going to work. They're going to have to get a run and carry. They're going to have to find chaining of handballs together just to get over the top of St Bernard's defence.
Ball in, out of bounds. I think you're right. They need to possess the footy, as we saw in the previous game. OHA came out of the blocks early and just possessed the footy beautifully. Couldn't hold on for the whole game and do it that way, but ball in regardless. On the paint of 50. Umpire's going to
throw it in.
The breeze is heading to that pocket.
And you can't see it on screen, but geez, St Virgils is well set up behind the ball.
Well, they got 2
absolute grid.
+2 a kick behind play. So anything that comes out of here for University.
We gobbled up straight away.
Brennan, clever, across the face of goal, into the path of Alex Blair, wheels around, sends the ball high, didn't get the right side of the footy.
Oh,
that's a good mark. Courageous stuff. Short one to Cleary. Cleary looks up, he's got a long lead in Charlie in Moore. Cleary decides against that, almost runs himself into trouble. Quick little 9-iron chip. Blair out of bounds, punched across the line.
And I don't mind the handballs. I don't mind trying to work it out of defence, particularly with the breeze and particularly with that grid defence that St Virgils has established. I don't mind that.
Out it comes now, off the ground. Rowbottom got it forward.
Ooh.
Just scrappy stuff.
Probably a free kick to Jay Bowden there, but he's probably going to have enough touches today. Umpire doesn't need to give him a hand.
Clearing kick from the Rainbows. Sitting underneath it. Couldn't gather that with Zach Lucas. It's out of bounds in front of Alex Blair. And Garlick for the Rainbows, who's come in for the injured Simon Vanderbilt.
Great pick up from Brennan.
Booth And out of bounds in front of Fogarty and Koppelman.
We're going to need a massive game from Connor Barling today, aren't we?
Oh, he's a big game player. I've been calling poor Daniel Koppelman Rowbottom for the whole first term, so apologies to you, Daniel. Punched away by Barling. Brennan had plenty of it. Got his kick away. Handball came over the top. Luke Graham got a high up and under. Koppelman got a fist away. Barling doing the roving where Cunliffe should have been.
High tackle.
Get his free kick.
So this is where they've got an opportunity. They've got possession. They've gone short. Oh, it's unlucky.
Yeah, Brennan again had heaps of it. Sends the ball inside forward 50. Jay Bowden has a couple to beat. They both try to shepherd Jay Bowden off, but Cleary ends up with the footy. That's a horrible kick. Now with a bit of pace here. Adam Graham got it forward. Luke Graham went in and gathered the footy, and the umpire says ball it up.
I'll tell you what, will someone tag Aaron Brennan?
No one's on him at the minute. Quick kick forward is rushed by Badcock. Potter wheeling around. Too much time and space for Luke Potter. Gets it down towards Bowden, and this one rolls out of bounds with the breeze for a boundary throw. And you can hear the breeze just pick up there. Definitely going from right to left of your screen. 14 minutes ticking over in the first term. It's St Virgils 3-1-19. University yet to score. Barling won it down. Got it in front of Adam Graham. He's happy to roll across the line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the mindset is for Uni now. Do they just need to suck it up and sort of wear down? Obviously, this breeze is playing a massive factor into the contest. Are they just trying to eat up the time?
I think that's what they've got to do. They need to reset. As that one's punched away, another boundary throw-in.
I'll tell you what can reset it is a goal to St Virgils, because that's not far away, you feel like.
Aaron Brennan's still running by himself. Finally, Jacob Quinn gets to his man. Barling again. Graham trying hard, scooped out the back, punched across the top. Rolling out of bounds. Is the umpire called out on the full? He has.
Interesting.
Free kick. Reece Mott lurking. No. The umpire says it's yours, Brodie Rowbottom.
He looks like he's going to have a shot here.
Why not?
Well, because he's 45 out on the worst angle possible. That's probably why not. But it's a fantastic kick.
Across the face of goal, through for behind. He's done it right there, Brodie Rowbottom.
He has. Oh, hang on. Is someone injured down behind? Someone's done a hand or a finger?
It's Alex Blair. He's coming off with a dislocation.
The old footy finger.
Meanwhile, game goes on. Looks like he's a finger that he's hurt before, by the looks of things, as that one was all strapped up. So
a little bit of treatment, a little bit of magic.
Ball in, ball up rather. Barling been good. We'll see another ball up. This one will roll out of bounds. So, a bit of a nothing sort of few moments here for the match. St Virgils 3-2-20. As I update the score here, that was actually my job. Apologies. The free kick's been pulled out.
Yep. Holding.
We'll go the way of the Saints.
Holding around the contest.
It's geared. Sending the ball long and deep. Pushed out of it. Nice work by Douglas. Bending one across the face.
It's really hard to get a handle on what is actually happening out there, other than St Virgils gaining that territory and just dominating the space.
There we are, live in the box there. You can see him getting work done on that little finger. He's in a lot of pain. Ball's out of bounds.
Do we know if it's a dislocation or a break?
There we go. Looks like it's a little finger, and he's in some serious pain. I think that's Godfrey doing a bit of work on him. The handball missed the mark there from Booth. Fogarty out of bounds. Yep. He looks in some pain, Alex Blair. Ball in, Gill, Barling worked it beautifully. Fogarty gathered the footy, then got jumped on. Umpire circles, ball up.
Almost called Hobart then, didn't he? Because he was obviously just sort of sat on the pill there for a second. Don't know whether we're Arthur or Martha at the moment. I'm not sure what to say about the game.
No, there's not much happening, Snapper. It's Duggan got it away. Kicked off the ground, driven forward by Doran. Gather was good from Berry. Berry got tackled as he got rid of the footy. Hard over it was Wakefield. Got the scoopy handball
Great
up
pressure.
to a man who didn't have possession of the footy. Through comes Doran, left the ball behind though. Cunliffe scooped it up. And the Rainbows with the first real open look at it, down towards Woodhead. Reeves did well.
That was a really good forward entry kick there. Just a shame he couldn't get his hands on it.
20 points, St Virgil's lead University. 19 minutes gone in the first term. Gill worked it beautifully, then jumped on the footy. Could be in trouble here. Umpire says, no, Tubes. Mind your own business. I've got it. It'll be a ball up.
Now, the throw-in wasn't great there, but we probably need a little bit more from Connor Barling there. And here he is again. Just those second efforts around the after the first tap doesn't fall his way.
Again, Larry Menzies in there. Reece Mott at the bottom of the pack. Gill worked it beautifully, then just threw it away. Umpire circles again, and we've got another reset. So scrappy footy here. I think the University would be happy with this.
You'd
They'd
think
rather
so.
it this way than Menzies. Got it away. Getting there first will be Douglas. And it's out of
They're
bounds.
certainly not getting a free-flowing, free-scoring opportunity, St Virgil's.
How's the haircut there on the boundary umpire? Wowee. Love that stuff. Barling had heaps of hit-outs. Duggan got it away to Gill with an interesting kick. Attack on the footy was good from the Saints. And wrapped up in the tackle was Neo Butler.
Yeah, I'm not sure St Virgil's need to blaze away off a half-back. I think they've probably got more time than they think, so they can just have that composure and just look for the hit-up lead or look for the loose players across the middle of the ground.
Ball in, Gill worked it beautifully. Got a kick away to the hot spot at half forward for his beloved Saints. Handball came over the top from Douglas, punched away by Butler through the legs of Jay Bowden. Douglas did well. Connor Barling went back and got the footy. Got his kick as he was tackled. Menzies went back with a flight. Numbers here with the Saints. Fogarty was held without it.
An opportunity here.
They got numbers out wide. Booth is there. He decides against that and goes towards Woodhead. Nice fist from behind came from Reeves. Short kick was on. Your man, Brennan, has it in the middle of North Hobart Oval. Sends the ball long. Bowden got collected. Nice punch away by Cleary as Webb sees it across the line for a boundary throw-in.
I think a missed opportunity there for Uni. They could have just held their time a little bit just to get some numbers forward of the ball. Well, hard to add to the picture there. Brennan again with a forward 50.
How many kicks has he had? Out the back for Blair. Good to see him back on. We'll see a boundary throw-in.
I've run out of paper on my sheet.
Have you?
Yeah. Notching up his kicks. But he's a smart player. He's finding the space.
trouble here for Fogarty. Got his handball away, only as far as that man, Berry, who kicks behind. So they're getting plenty of access to the goals, not able to make them pay just yet. It's a 22-point margin. Gee, there was a lot of twos on the screen there as I corrected the score. 22 minutes and 22 seconds gone as the score ticked over to 22. One for the numerology. Long kick. Clearly.
Great grab.
Strong.
Short in the middle. It's paid off here.
Yes. Cook came through hard, as did Koppelman. Mott was the recipient of a handball. Cook is down behind play. Bowden.
He's just drifted across there. Needed to get a body on him, but he's taken an excellent chest mark. He's read that with a flight, which is difficult with this breeze.
And it all started with the attack on the footy from Daniel Koppelman. That was sensational as we see the kick coming in. Bowden just read it best. Did a little bit of a long jump there to get to the footy snap.
And it's so hard for Tom Cleary there because he's the one that's taken the mark on the half-back line. He's the one that's created the forward thrust opportunity, and then he's got to try and push back and actually cover the man.
In comes Jay Bowden. He loves it off the boot. Why not? He's got 2. 4 goals for 28 St Virgil's Lead University yet to score. Straight through the middle for Jay Bowden.
Never in doubt. And as I said before, fantastic mark to drift back there. Obviously courage, but the capacity to read the flight of the ball with the breeze being so strong. But you can't fault Tom Cleary there. He's taken a contested mark on the half-back line. He's tried to provide an opportunity to go forward, and he hasn't been able to push back as it's rebounded so quickly.
Barling trying to will his beloved Rainbows to get a goal.
Here's Cleary again.
Blair underneath the footy, testing out that pinky. Gee, a couple of friendly fires there from the Saints. Cleary again, sends the ball long. Bowden underneath it. Got some beautiful protection from Dylan Pearce. Gets called to play on. Declan Page trying to close. Little push in the back. No, umpire said that's a free mark there to Webb. And Webb will go back and have a shot on goal.
I think technically that's a really, really good forward contest. He hasn't given 2 motions, or perhaps he has, in the replay there. It didn't look like it live, though. It looked like he held his ground. But let's see how he can finish.
So, Braden Webb for his second. He got the first of the game. He likes it off the boot. This is easy stuff for the Saints. Margin now out to 34 points.
Well, it's exactly what we thought might happen, but what we also hoped wouldn't happen, because we wanted a contest, didn't we? But it seems like they've been all over them. Brennan's been loose. He's got about 10 or 11 kicks. Jay Bowden's been up and about. Now I think they've got him on the wing, which makes it hard to match up. People like Cleary's been trying so hard down the back line, just hasn't worked out.
They can just shuffle the magnets. And, you know, when you got Potter, Blair and Bowden running around in your forward 50, you're dangerous. If you don't look dangerous with them down there, well, you slap them up onto the wings.
Absolutely. So once they get on top of you with a matchup, you just change the position.
One down. Barling's going to take this one off the ground. Got his handball nicely to Graham. Graham's kick inside forward 50. Big fly from behind was sensational, but unfortunately not able to take the mark. Graham doing well here. Tackle without the footy. Bowden gathered, handballed backwards. Trying to gather was Aleph. Big tackle laid by Quinn. Pushed out of bounds. Oh, here we go. A little bit of push and shove there with Mick Badcock.
It was good pressure from University. Good forward pressure to keep it down there. Didn't allow an easy access, or easy exit, I should say.
Look at that. Pearce. Got pushed off the footy. And it beats Joshy Cooper. Out for another boundary throw-in.
Well, I think what we're seeing is a complete dominance in terms of the way the game's been played structurally, in terms of matchups. I think we've only had 3 or 4 forward 50 entries for University.
To be fair, they're heading against a stiff breeze, as Badcock's going to get called back here, as it's going free kick going to Quinn. Quinn looks up. Who's at home? No one. Reeves. Duggan push and shove with Woodhead. Mott. Smart. Barling. Ran into a teammate, got himself in trouble. Barling got tackled beautifully. And it's held up here at centre wing. 28 minutes ticks over, Snap. Can't be long left.
And that's okay that they've clashed there, those two. That means they're both in it, though. Still mentally in it, still physically wanting to put that pressure on.
Long kick forward from Luke Graham. They need a mark here, rolling out the back. Menzie gets back. Rainbows are plenty on the ground. Kicked off. Menzie handballs over the top, and Koppelman will clear. Barling to arrive late. Comes forward to Graham. Graham gets tackled nicely by Sam Berry. We'll see a ball up.
Now, you'd like to think there's been a shift here, but I think it's probably just the sting's gone out of the quarter for St Virgils. They're probably a little bit tired from getting on top early.
Cue in the rack, you reckon, Snap?
Just for the quarter, I think, perhaps. So here's an opportunity for Uni really to seize on that one goal.
Oh dear, that's a bad injury to Luke Graham.
Oh, no. You never like to see this.
Absolutely not. That's a knee. They'll have to get someone out to him. And unfortunately for Graham, he's on the opposite side.
He knows too.
Just collected him. If you look there, that is a kneecap.
It's popped out there, isn't it? Viewer discretion advised.
Yes. He's in some trouble there. So there'll be a stoppage in play here while they get the stretcher out to him.
It's incredibly painful when the kneecap pops out.
Yeah, we saw that. I still remember as clear as day when Darren Creswell did it.
He tried to
playing
bang it
for
back
Sydney
in.
and tried to whack it back in.
One of those iconic moments, isn't it? And he does. And the relief on his face after it pops back in.
Yep, they're going to need the stretcher, I reckon.
So if you're in that Uni huddle, Tubes,
Yep.
what are you talking about now?
I am just trying to reset, I reckon. I think what it'll be is when Graham gets up, looks like that kneecap's gone back in, but he will be done for the day, I reckon. Just one of those things that happens in a game of footy, Snap.
It does, and I actually thought it was the other leg that the St Virgils player fell across, so...
It's taking a little bit of weight on it at the moment, so...
Unlikely his dance card is full tonight.
We've got 19 players on the ground at the minute, Snapper, so you might need to reset their score back to... Oh, hang on.
I think with the rules, you are allowed to replace them. They just won't start till he's on.
Okay. There's no stretcher on the field, though, Snap.
Well, the rules, the laws of the game.
Anyway, we'll reset here. Luke Graham comes off with a nasty injury. Cunliffe. Fogarty. Collected high. Was Webb. Short kick is on to Brennan. Corey Jetson has got in touch via the Instanets, and he's sent me a message saying surely the boundary umpire could lend Aaron Brennan a hair tie, but that is the end of the first term. It is all she wrote for the first term. St Virgils 5-4-34 lead University yet to score. Goal kickers for St Virgils. 2 to Braden Webb, 2 to Jay Bowden, and 1 to Jackson Douglas. Interesting game of footy, Snap.
Yeah, certainly. Look, St Virgils have found space, haven't they? And whether that's because Brennan's been able to get wide or just no one's sort of taking responsibility or accountability for him, I'm not sure. But they're certainly looking for each other. They certainly, of any sort of loose marks and sort of play on football, that was definitely happening with St Virgils.
Let's take a look at the highlights from the first term. This is the first goal of the game. It went to Braden Webb, an off-the-ball free kick. He made no mistake. A few high fives. In there is Ryan Wakefield, one of the OGs of St Virgils. Johnny Keard there too. This is a beauty from Douglas. Little dribbler. And Jay Bowden, too easy. Got his first. Look at that, the old tap of the chest. Jay Bowden took a great mark, set up by one of the great players who's had plenty of it in Aaron Brennan. And then Braden Webb went back and got his second. And they were all the goals from the first term. St Virgils lead 5-4-34. University yet to score. There is a stiff breeze going to the left of screens. University will have that at their advantage in the next term. We'll take a quick break here for quarter time. It's a 34-point margin in favour of St Virgils. My name's Tubes Taylor. Be back with you in just a moment. Second term about to get underway here at North Hobart Oval in the 2023 Old Scholars Grand Final. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm with Mark Allen. Snapper, what was the message at quarter time from the Rainbows coach, Ben Van Krenen?
Well, I think he's hopeful now that maybe the conditions are going to be in their favour. Certainly the straw poll from the crowd as I walked through the throngs was that they're hopeful that with the breeze going University's way here, we might have more of a contest.
Well, we'll see, as the game is about to restart for the second term. How about this umpire? He's got the total opposite haircut to the boundary umpire, who's at half forward for University right now. He's got the dome.
I think they're just waiting for patrons to clear.
Yeah, get off the field, mate. Just asking, oh no, that might be Linda from Solstice Digital. Yeah, it is. It's Linda from Solstice Digital getting told you need to be back at your photography spot. She's a ripper, Linda. She takes photos all across southern Tasmania and the state for Solstice Digital, one of the best. Let's go, game on.
Here we go.
To send the ball forward for University. It's as easy as you like for Trad Duggan. That's a gimme. Full name traditional. Gives it to Brennan. Brennan handballs off to Blair. Blair sending the ball long down towards Potter.
Oh,
Potter as easy as you like.
How good was the strength there in the contest? Just to hold him at bay, take almost an easy chest mark.
He's a start.
We had the intercept mark off a half-back. Brennan loose again on the wing. Dishes off to a forward thrust. Mark, potential goal.
In comes Luke Potter.
He likes it.
Yep, happy with it. Got a single Cobra out, did Luke Potter. His first goal.
Well, what breeze, Andrew? What breeze at all?
Well, it's as easy as you like for Luke Potter.
Yeah, and it's a great-looking goal, great-looking kick, but the mark was fantastic.
Oh, it was.
Just held him with that strength. But it was a quick up play on from Brennan too off the wing, which was fantastic.
High fives all round. Look at Brennan there. Electric. Back in the middle. Barling got it out, only as far as Berry, who sends the ball forward again for St Virgils. Under the footy though, Devine gathered the ball. We'll see the ball up. Cunliffe. Just arguing it over here, University. Cunliffe kept going, got collected low. Nice tackle by Mott.
Geez, the umpire let it go a long time there before blowing the whistle. I think the players were almost ready to ball it up.
There's a shot of the haircut right in front of us there. Barling won it down, wheels around nicely. Lockie Aleph trying hard to get rid of the footy. Mott with the ball. Needs to get rid of it here. Umpire circles.
No.
Says no. Ball it up.
I think that the rucks have already nominated and the umpire hasn't called for the ball up.
In fact, there were leads from St Virgils players. Gill and Barling. Barling wins it down. Quick kick forward by Berry. Finds a man. Oh, that's a throw there from Braden Webb. Berry gets it forward again. It's a rainbow.
Three of them
up.
have tackled there.
Yeah, nicely done. St Virgils. There's a rainbow.
There's a
pops
want,
up.
isn't there? There's a want to win this game from St Virgils.
Yep. They haven't won one in over 20 years, Snap, since 2001. They'd be keen as mustard at the Saints. They've got their women in the grand final tomorrow in Div 3. With the Southern Footy League happening here. Geared. And a ball up. Gill. Got to kick forward towards Bowden. Running onto it, Douglas. Let's hit the post.
So Birgils look like the only ones who want to move fast, though, when the opportunity's there.
Well, I think you said it before about mindset. At the start of the game, you were talking about mindset. And what is the mindset coming into this game? You've got an undefeated side.
Do they rest on their laurels?
Yep. Woodhead got it forward.
They certainly haven't, though. They've been really clinical, really strong in the contest. Everyone seems to be playing their role.
Gill won it down. Left it behind. Nobody really wanted the footy there. Berry scooped it forward. Gave it to Rowbottom on a long lead. Bowden, well worn by Cleary and infringed upon.
Unlucky from Cleary there. I think he did as much as he could, really. I do like that matchup.
Yep. What's an important one, isn't it?
But if Cleary's going to put all his energy into nullifying the influence of his opponent, then he's not going to be able to launch those forward attacks.
In comes Jay Bowden. Gives himself some room. Has he got the journey here? No. Potter at the back. Desperate stuff from the Rainbows defence. They'll be happy to lock it up here. See a ball up.
I like to see behind plays. Birgils are talking, bargaining instructions to each other. You'd think that they're the ones that are 40 points down. They are switched on.
That's mindset, isn't it?
Yep. The grid is tight. Everyone has a role to play. Everyone's being accountable.
Barling won it forward.
Well, there's a brawl on behind.
Is there?
Yep, in the forward pocket.
Oh, I see it. And there's going to be a ball up. The brawl is finished.
Yep. Yep, the sting's gone out of it a little bit.
Douglas, Blair and co. Free kick's been pulled out. It'll go to Booth.
And the frustration will seep through, won't it, from University, particularly if they can't hit the scoreboard at all.
Easy as you like. The compliment. Short one on to Potter. Dilger, rather.
Ooh, big pack.
Bowden
Great pickup.
out of nowhere. Over the top. What a goal. He's got 3, Jay Bowden.
That's as clean as it gets. He's picked that up, swept it around on his left. That was fantastic.
Smooth.
He's loaded his fingers up with the resin. That was unbelievable how sticky his fingers were.
Let's take a look at it.
1-2, goal. Fantastic.
Brilliant stuff from the champ from St Virgils. And it's not the breeze snapper.
Well, we thought so, didn't we?
It is definitely flowing the breeze to the left of screen, but they've had no trouble. Barling got it back. Brennan again. Gave it out to Geared off to Wakefield. Wakefield goes forward. Potter looking for a free kick. Not going to get one there. Cleary, short kick straight to Wakefield. Or was it Berry? It might have been Berry.
They're lucky there, but I'm not sure the short kick with the breeze when you're 40 points down is the best option out of defence.
Fogarty's in trouble here.
Yeah.
Holding the ball.
Yep.
Great tackle by Sam Berry. Goes out to Reeves. Koppelman kicked. Brennan clean, smooth, met by Fogarty. Webb, and it ends up in the arms of Berry. Going forward, Jay Bowden does battle with Cleary. Cleary stands up beautifully. Is that a mark? It is.
Tell you what, the contest on the wing here from St Virgils is fantastic, though.
Short one. Finds Moore. Moore to the defensive side of the ground, which is just shows you how well St Virgils are setting up defensively. No outlet kicks. Short one. Wallace gives it back now to Doran. They're getting themselves into trouble here. Connor Barling is not the man you want kicking. Duggan. Menzie. One of the few Larrys of the world.
And I think what happens with St Virgils is they've got such faith in their forwards, you know, obviously because they've dominated all year, that they don't need to creep down. They don't need to get in the way. They can play their role in that defensive structure, and it means it's just not going to get out.
Mott caught high, perhaps, by Connor Barling. Got the free kick. Just a little me time here for Reece Mott.
He's a bit ginger, isn't he?
Literally. Mott, beautiful left foot silk. Berence wins it down. Webb threw it away. Umpire missed it. And we'll see a ball up.
And sometimes when the fizz is out of the game, those 50-50 calls just don't go your way because no one's appealing. No, there's no energy around it.
They haven't given up their University. Doran. Oh, that's a dangerous tackle. Holding the footy, is it?
Holding the footy, yeah.
Well, I don't know what's what anymore. Brennan got a fist to it.
Great tackle.
Great tackle by Barling.
Oh,
He's held that ball. As we see, Alex Blair saw.
That's okay.
Lucas.
Fantastic kick.
That's a beauty, isn't it? Handball came out. Connor Barling has been sensational for the Rainbows, but no one else is really having a go with him, is there, Snap?
No, what I really liked about St Virgils there is that when it went in, it was a beautiful kick, obviously unlucky to not stick the chest mark, but straight away they're into the tackle. 2 or 3 pressured kicks so that the exit kick is pressured so they can go again.
Yeah, they've been good. Great attack on the ball. Only one that won it was Cunliffe. Nice mark taken here by Butler. Neo, full name Neon, sends the ball inside forward 50. Just for the second time, I reckon, this term, they've had an inside 50 snap.
Yeah, look, I didn't see Uni streaming forward then when they had the ball in the wing. Maybe if they want to start pushing their opponents and making them work both ways.
Ball in. Woodhead got worked under the footy nicely. Quick rushed kick. Menzie does well. Through with pace here. Is this the first score to Uni? It is, and it's a goal.
Okay, fantastic.
I think that might have been Declan Page.
Well, you've got to take your opportunities, and there have been few and far between.
Let's take a look at the replay. It was Declan Page gets the first goal for University and the first score for University. Snap.
Long time coming.
Well, you're 12 minutes and 3/4 into the second term. Snap.
Look, as I said before, I didn't see Uni streaming forward when they had the ball on the wing there. And you know, if they just had a bit more urgency about themselves, they'd probably create a few more opportunities.
Look at this, Jay Bud. Easy as you like. Sends it. Bang. Straight down the throat of Brody Rowbottom.
And probably that's been a hallmark of St Virgils all year, in that they can recalibrate, they can reset. Obviously, they've had an easy goal kicked against them, but then straight away, they've managed to get a centre clearance. Bowden's presented, turned, found some space. Excellent forward 50 entry.
And he comes and just tugs it to the near side. He's second behind. They lead by 7 goals. Cleary to bring the ball out. Nice mark taken by Fry. Wormburner, Barling.
He's doing it there.
Short one, Booth. This is better from Uni. This is what they need to do. Then this kick is a kick in hope. Rolling ball out the back. Pearce able to see this through from behind.
That's okay. I think you've got to be able to work it up and work through their grid defence and then go the kick over the top of it. I don't mind that. It seems like they're missing that key forward as the exit
Brennan.
kick.
Brennan's been best on for mine.
He certainly had a lot of the football.
Potter.
It's a great long lead. Fantastic.
Sends the ball inside forward 50. Too easy there for big Zach Lucas.
Now Lucas has taken a fantastic overhead mark there and judged it well in the breeze, but the movement going in, and I'm not sure if we'll catch that on the replay, but St Virgils were moving everywhere, bobbing up and down. The movement from the forward was fantastic. It just creates opportunities in space. Uni don't know what to do. Where do you match up? Which hole do you drop into?
Don't know, Snapper. St Virgils are outplaying University. And they extend their lead. Lovely kick from Zachy Lucas. He gets his first. 8:6:54. Lead University 1-1-7. As you said, Snap, just so much room in there. Not sure what Jonty Doran can do in that situation. The kick was immaculate.
If I'm on the half forward line, I'm taking a grab, I turn around and I see 3 or 4 players moving. It's fantastic. Just so many options. Conversely, if I'm trying to push back as a midfielder for Uni, I don't know where to go. Everyone's leading everywhere.
Yep. Confusion. Back in the middle. Gill against Barling. Through with pace. Cunliffe gave it off to Doran. Doran's kick inside forward 50. Now the handball off. Looking for Aleph. Aleph towards goal.
Great goals. Fantastic. Excellent.
Well, if Uni do that 3 or 4 more times in the last part of this second term, if they can get it out of the middle like that, we saw Cunliffe use the ball. We saw Aleph gather the footy and kick the goal. If they can do that out of the middle, well, it's game on. Just 3 or 4 more times, I'm talking, Snapper.
Yeah, look, if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride, Tubes. I think that's a really quick goal, and they've seized on the opportunity, but St Virgils have been able to reset and recalibrate after every contest.
Oh, they're just a better side, aren't they? Here they come again. Doran sends the ball inside forward 50, going back, though. Easy as you like. For Dilga.
Hard to judge the breeze there.
Big fly from Potter. Probably got about 2 foot off the ground there, Alec.
A little bit of steeple. Great long lead.
Barling, though, working to the front.
It's played on and gone long. Fantastic. That's what you do when you have the people. You can see that being paid. Unlucky.
Compliment. To the attacking side for University. That's out on the full.
Plenty of time you can see St Virgils all push it back. They're all jogging, all moving.
Just set up so well.
Well coached.
Doran. Dilga. Dilga's kick. Looking for Geared. Gave it up now. Little fend off was good from Badcock. Gave it off to Duggan. Cunliffe.
Jeez, Barling got the legs swept under him, didn't he?
He got tunneled a little Would you say, Snap?
No, not a free.
No, but sorry.
But certainly.
Let's have a look. Yeah, legs taken out.
A footy act, dare I use that phrase.
Oh, well, very topical. Very topical. 19 minutes gone in the second term. Potter gave it off to Mott. Cleary bounces over his head. Look at the pace shown here from Rowbottom.
Hang on.
Umpire's pulled a free kick out.
Yep. It's a free kick to Cleary.
Yep, against Webb. No score.
I think Webb maybe went the player.
Yep. Cleary will take the free kick from half back. That's a nothing kick.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this, but maybe it will work out.
Garlic, who came into the side for Vanderveld. Gee, trouble here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Vicious stuff from Wakefield. What a great piece of work. Wakefield kicks to a dangerous spot. Bouncing ball. And we'll see a ball up here.
And obviously it's a plan or it's an instruction for Cleary to look for those short kicks to sort of work themselves around this team defence that St Virgils have, and I understand that. But when you're 40-odd points down the grand final, maybe there's a few other options you might draw on.
Maybe, as that one's wrapped up again, another reset. So the clock ticks over 20 minutes.
Out of the pack.
Beautiful. Oh, gee, it nearly just bounced like a Shane Warne leg break, and it goes through for a behind.
Rest in peace.
8-7, 55, St Virgils lead University 2-1, 13. Aleph got it forward, geared, dilled up rather.
Strong.
Boy from the West Coast, just tough, played a lot of footy on the gravel. Handball over the top to Cook. Cook gives it off to Doran. Doran's got Fogarty, and Fogarty can run into goal, and gee, he could have run an absolute country mile there towards goal. Instead, he kicks it across the face and out of bounds.
And that's what the pressure of the occasion, the pressure of the score. This is your one opportunity or your second or third opportunity to maybe make an impact on the scoreboard. It just hasn't come through. He certainly had the time, but I didn't hear anyone telling him that he had the time.
Lack of voice from Snapper Allen. Reeves wins it down. Brennan through at the footy. Bowden grabs the footy and clears it long and deep. Bouncing ball here for Blair. Handball came over the top to Barling. Barling got his handball now to Graham. Is that Koppelman? Was
Barling's been good.
the footy.
He's given a great account of himself.
Yeah, he's been Uni's best by a long way. Kicking hope, big fly. No one really got hands near the footy. Geared got it back to Menzie. Menzie now to Blair. Blair goes long, and it's wrapped up nicely by Moore. Moore's kick to a dangerous spot, but it's a field of saints.
It's because they're all back there, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Bowden's been everywhere.
Bowden goes short. Finds Geared.
There he is again.
Gives it off to Bowden. Bowden to Mott. This will go somewhere. Mott to Brodie Rowbottom. Had running Geared if he wanted. Decides against that and shows a turn of heel and sends the ball long.
Oh,
Cleary will be paid the mark.
he's tried hard all day. Him and Barling, obviously. But it's been all around them, obviously. So they've had plenty of opportunities. It's a longer kick.
To Blair, who's all by himself. Mark's unopposed at centre wing. Booth will wrap that up. And there's nothing to kick to here.
Sea of blue.
He's got Cook in the middle. He decides against that, goes towards Woodhead, but through comes Blair. Finger seems to be okay as he gathers the Sharon, sends it long. Cleary.
Courage.
That was courage from Wakefield going back with a footy.
He's hurt himself a little bit too, I reckon. He's taking a bit of a deep breath there.
.24 minutes gone.
Coaches don't miss those efforts either. There's no possession, but it just sets a tone.
Barling. Brennan. Mott. Didn't take possession, got held with the footy.
It's a throw.
It is a throw, according to the umpire. So Booth will take the free kick. There is absolutely no need for them to go across goals like this. It is the defensive side, and Jay Bowden's out there. Birgils gets tackled beautifully.
Now, you say there's no need, but there is, because St Virgils had the grid set up. There was just nowhere to go. They had to go wide.
Reeves with a great tackle. Cleary infringed upon his opponent. No, geared around the corner, just tugs it to the near side. Yeah, you're right, Snap.
It's fantastic team defence from St Virgils.
Woodhead. And there goes the siren for half-time. Couldn't come soon enough for University. They trail by 43 points. St Virgils 8-8-56 lead University 2-1-13. Goal kickers for St Virgils, 2 to Braden Webb, 3 to Jay Bowden, then singles to Luke Potter, Zachy Lucas and Jackson Douglas for University. They've finally scored in that term. The goal kickers, Lockie Aleph and Declan Page. What's the message at half-time, Snap Up?
Well, I think you'd be applauding your efforts in St Virgils in terms of that team defence that we've been lauding all afternoon. It's fantastic, that grid. Unbelievable, impenetrable. Obviously, St Virgils, University cannot get past it. And they've tried to switch it right to the far side, to the city side, and on 3 occasions they've turned it over.
Yep, I agree. They need a reset. They need to just play bold footy. Let's take a look at the highlights from the second term. That was the goal to Luke Potter for his first. A lot of celebration there. Then the goal to Declan Page, who smacked it through for University's first. There's Cunliffe on screen. In came Zach Lucas after taking an easy mark inside forward 50. Kicked his first. And Jay Bowden was the other one. Oh, before we get to that, that was Lockie Aleff's first goal, University's second. And Jay Bowden was the only other goal kicker for that term. We'll take a quick break here. It is half-time at North Hobart Oval. St Virgils 8-8-56 lead University 2-1-13. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm with Mark Snapper Allen. We'll bring you the second half in a few moments. What can University bring? Well, we'll find out in just a minute. Bye for now. Back shortly. Third term of the Old Scholars Football Association Grand Final for 2023 about to get underway. Tubes Taylor here with you, and I'm joined by Mark Allen. What can we expect for this second half?
Well, I can tell you what I'm looking forward to, and that's St Virgils finishing the perfect season. This will be fantastic. This will be one for the ages. This is one of the things that they get to reflect on. You know, when you're old and bashed and battered up on a Sunday afternoon, like us watching games of footy, we get to say, hey, remember that year that we didn't lose a game and we dominated? We played together as a team, and we got ultimate success. Yeah,
absolutely, Snapper. I agree with you. So Virgils are on fire at the moment. They lead by 43 points. University haven't looked like it. St Virgils are doing everything right, led by, I think, Aaron Brennan. He's been sensational. Jay Bowden has been good too. And look at this, they've moved Sam Reeves into the ruck. Imagine having Sam Reeves at your disposal to be able to go, hey, in you go, toe ball, you're in the middle. Out it comes. Rowbottom with strength. Got it forward. Underneath it was Douglas. Bounce back. Chance now for him to get his second. Came through hard was Aleph. Got a handball away. Here's a chance for Blair. Blair gets it off to Rowbottom. Rowbottom sends a big 9-iron chip high. And it hits the post.
I'll tell you what they've come out of that. They've said, let's fresh meat, let's go for the kill.
They certainly have. Cleary has been a shining light in an otherwise venomous University side. Kicks it out to Berens. Blair just got a fingertip to it. Then went and got it again. Now Rees-Mogg, one of the best users in the state, sends it down the throat of Jay Bowden. And he'll go back and have a shot at goal from about 50 metres right on the paint.
Now, when I look at Cleary, he looks like a bloke that can kick the ball 55 metres. I'm not sure in the third quarter, when you're 40-odd points down and it's the last game of the season, I'm not sure what the idea of these short kicks wide, trying to work it out. I understand the defence of St Virgils, but I just don't understand why they're persisting with something that isn't working.
Jay Bowden in for his fourth. Sends it goal. He likes it off the boot. He's pointing up towards the wet area and he's got 4. Why not? It's the Jay show. There's been plenty of those over the journey. They're a minute 44 into the term. And Jay Bowden has 4 goals.
Now, it's a great kick that we're seeing on the replay there. But obviously, Cleary has the opportunity to kick it long down the line, create a contest, maybe even get a 50-50, get another stoppage, but instead comes straight back in because they're gone short and gone wide.
Back in the middle, Reeves, Rowbottom, been good.
It's been lively early.
Burrows in like a little wombat, and we'll see a ball up.
What I love is that the half forwards for St Virgils have been running in and been trying to get that outnumber as a midfield because they know their forwards are going to go do better with more space.
Kick forward from University. Trad Duggan. Spinning around was Aleph.
Good body.
.50 margin. Caught one high. University get the free kick. It'll be Graham.
If you have your medium shot there, there's a lot of uni players just on the outside looking for the clearance, looking for the handball to try and get the goal. I understand that's going to work when maybe you're the team that's 40 points up. But let's see, maybe this can be the start of something. We can chip away.
In comes Adam Graham. He's kicked it so far away from the goals, it's out on the full. So it will be Trad Duggan.
Uni a man on man.
Didn't want it. Booth got absolutely destroyed by Alex Blair. Now one's out for Mott. Electric Gets it to Webb. Oh, spinny work was good from Devane. Menzie gave it off to Koppelman. Here he is, Brennan, to Trad Duggan, who sends the ball up towards Jay Bowden. Watch him fly through the air here. Cunliffe. Kick in hope. Brennan all alone. Hold off the ball. Free kick going to University. There's a fair haircut.
We spotted it early.
Page. Big fly. 1, 2, 3 from Dilger. Across the face of goal.
Great kick.
Finds a man in Brody.
They're out the back here.
They certainly are. Jay Bowden looks up. He's got Alex Blair on the long lead and sends it down his throat just like that.
And did not waste that kick at all, did he? Fantastic. Could have blazed away. I mean, they're 40, 50 points up in a grand final. It's the third quarter. They've got the breeze. Why not?
Discipline from the coach. Alex Blair.
And it's funny, isn't it? That's what a switch across looks like. That's what getting the outside run looks like.
It's what University couldn't do in that second term. In comes Blair towards goal. He likes it, and they're celebrating the Saints.
Tell you what, they've finished so well today.
His first goal is a beauty. And the margin extended even further. 10-9-69. St Virgils lead University 2-1-13. What a kick. So back in the middle. 6 minutes gone in the third term. Barling wins it down, looking for Doran. Brennan arrives, gets him in a pile driver and says, cop that, ball up.
Yeah, look, in 1998 or 2002, you'd start going the biff now, but these blokes know each other. They've got friendships and connections outside of the game, so you've really just got to grit your teeth, put your head down, try to get more of a contest.
Brennan copped one around the mullet and gave it off to Mott, sent it long. Nice work by Potter, gave off the handball to Alex Blair, who scoops the handball over to Webb, and they dribble one through again.
It's all about the lick of the ice cream now, sharing it around.
Oh, yes. Beautiful stuff. Great handball, good vision from Alex Blair to find Braden Webb for his third. How's this for a handball? He was going to blaze away there, but again, disciplined stuff. And someone's yellow Sharon found its way onto the oval. And Jacob Devine says, get that out of here.
It's a score for Uni.
Another one to St Virgils. This is brutal now. Barling hasn't stopped trying.
He hasn't.
Cunliffe off to Doran. Doran's handball to Booth. Booth to Garlick. Garlick back to Booth. He's got Doran all by himself. Trad Duggan's arriving. Great evasive work there. Garlick gets wrapped up by Berry.
And there's a reason for this. St Virgils have 4 or 5 players back in the defensive 50. That's why they're not blazing away Uni and being able to kick it forward, because all they see is the sea of blue.
The sea is blue. Kick long up the wing. Booth might have copped one high. Umpire missed it. The ball up.
I don't think we think Uni are not trying.
No.
This is just a system. One system dominating another system.
Oh, and it's talent too. It's talent dominating talent. Berry sends the ball long. Bowden. Ooh. Flew at nothing. Now Potter, as easy as you like.
All the time in the world.
All the time in the world.
If you don't mind.
And he loves it too. Lukey Potter gets his second.
Signals the crowd.
He was celebrating as it left his boot snapper.
He did. He anticipated the bounce. He obviously knows the spin of the footy.
Look at this.
Gather.
Kick.
All the time in the world.
Celebrating right there.
It's happened a few times this quarter, particularly when it's gone forward. There's just been space, so much space. And you know why? Because of the centre bounce, the half forwards for St Birgils are pushing in. The Brennan, you can see, Brennan pushes in and gets the outnumber in the middle, which creates a space behind. That's why when it does go forward for St Birgils, they're just open slather.
Yep. Free as a bird. Just like that, there's Brennan arriving.
Yep.
He's going to get on the end of this one too, I reckon.
He started at centre half forward.
Reeves gave it out to Cook. There's Brennan right on cue. Laying a tackle.
That's why they have the open forward line.
I reckon you could grow one of those. A Brennan haircut.
Maybe under the belt.
Cunliffe. Cook. Cunliffe. Candy. This should be a goal. It won't be. It's just held up in the breeze.
Oh.
And it's punched through for a behind. (12-9-81). St Virgils lead University 2-2-14. Trade Duggan. Sends the ball out looking for Rowbottom. It's out of bounds.
It's really interesting with that kick in, the movement there from St Virgils. You had no idea where it was going to go. It was going to come commentary side, it was going to go the far side, could have been the corridor. It was anybody's guess. How do you defend?
Yeah, they don't mind, do they? They will go to the best option. They believe in each other. Ball out the back, looking for Blair. Mott got wrapped up in a tackle. This will be a ball up. No, umpire said play on. Geared. Got it away in front of Fogarty, but beats them all and hits the boundary line.
We've both played the successful teams, probably not as successful as this team's been this year, but that's the thing with what success does. You know, when things work, you know and understand what each other's going to do and what works.
Barling has not given up, sends it forward, and there's a mark.
Luck's of fortune. Interesting, he's going the snap.
Yeah, I think this is... this is almost typical of what University...
Oh, yes.
It's kicked across the face of goal. Is that a goal?
No, it's play on.
Is it
off the ground. Shades of Robbie Devine.
That's Mitchell Cook. It's kicked the goal off the ground. How that stayed in is beyond me. Margin back to 61.
I think the only one that knew it was staying in was the goal umpire.
Let's take a look. Here it is from the kick. Gee.
It's an interesting one, wasn't it?
That's gone through. That's gone through for a goal. Not the kick off the ground. That has gone through for a goal. That is the goal. The first one. Absolutely.
Went in an arc.
12-9-81. St Virgils lead University 3-2-20. Gill towards Rowbottom.
Geez, Rowbottom's been good this quarter. He's been so fast out of the middle.
Wheeling around. Sends it to Bowden. Wow. How good.
The anticipation there from Bowden was so good. Read it off the ball, but played in front. Obviously got to play in front as a forward.
There's our mate Unners on the other side. If we zoom out a little. He's got his daughter on his shoulders. Jay Bowden will kick right in front of Pippa. There they are in the orange jacket. Jay Bowden for his 5th goal. Smokes it. That's 5.
Now, five goals in the reserves didn't get you a vote for the best on ground, so I wonder how he's going for this one.
I still can't go past Aaron Brennan.
He was good early. He's played a role, though. I mean, he hasn't necessarily dominated in possession in the second half because I think they've tried to clamp him down. But certainly when the game was to be won, it was Brennan.
Yep.
But a 4-quarter performance would have to say Bowden.
Oh, okay, you watch. We'll find out. There's still plenty of footy to go. 87 plays 20. Back in the middle. Contested ball. Ball up. Cook left it behind. Duggan got tackled by Barling. Rainbows drive the ball forward through Page. That handball came out to Cook. Cook for his second in the term. Sends it long. Big fly, bouncing ball through from behind. Moving the ball on quickly. Dilger. Pushed under the footy was Page. Mott with a toe.
Great kick.
Sends it down the throat of Webb. Webb plays on. Row bottom. Tackled hard. Nicely done. Barron's got it out only as far as geared. Gave it back to Mott. Bowden.
Don't tell me.
Pops it on the boot to Blair.
Now, make no mistake, that was not an accident. He saw him, turned on his left. That was a fantastic kick. That's as good as a metre-high dart in terms of purposefully finding a player that's loose. That was fantastic.
I just love the way he attacks the footy.
He sees him.
Yep. Wrong foot.
Not pretty. Not a pretty looking drop punt, but perfectly executed in terms of the result.
Here comes Alex Blair. He's already got the one goal in this term. He's a delightful kick of the footy, Alex Blair. Let's see how he goes.
Yep.
Bangs it home with 9 fingers. He gets another one.
Haven't missed many set shots today. I know the scoreline reads 14-9, but it seems like every opportunity they've seized on.
They absolutely have. How's this for a kick? You're as good a kick as Alex Blair.
These goals are not easy to kick.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He does.
Pounds that through the middle. 14-9-93. St Virgil's lead University 3-3-21.
Because what he's done in the previous 2 minutes is run up and down and make contest, lead, tackle, make pressure.
Barling, Cunliffe, tackled hard. Copped high though.
And that's what happens when you get first to the ball and you play on and you make effort. You create the play, you often get the reward.
Cunliffe, former William Leach medalist, sends the ball long. Barling underneath. Blair won it down. Big tackle by Cleary.
Oh, he's got him on the back of the head there. Not sure why St Virgil's even need to engage, to be honest.
There's no need. Umpire. Play on's a call. Brennan. Tough. Tackled hard. There's a high tackle pulled out here.
It's going to Uni.
Going to Uni.
Or is it downfield to St Virgil's?
Downfield to St Virgil's as Tom Cleary comes off with the shirt off. Ailiff still fighting with Alex Blair.
Another kick to Brennan. Chopping the arms.
Barons through hard. There was Webb. Gee, that was beautiful work. And now, how good is that from Jay Bowden?
Both Webb and Rowbottom this quarter have been fantastic.
Take a look at this.
That's fantastic. Both have played that role of just bursting the line.
Jay Bowden to bring the ball in for his sixth.
If you don't mind.
Hello.
Oh, what a goal.
That's 6 for Jay Bowden. Six goals for the Prince of Tasmanian football. How about that one? Threads the needle. Not much.
Fantastic.
More.
He's done everything today.
He has. I've changed my mind. Best on. Give it to him now.
Oh, absolutely. Over the 4 quarters.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic. And what he does do is he creates chaos for the opposition. They don't know what to do. Do they match him up? Do they go 2-on-1? What happens there?
That was a handy handball out from Berry. They got it forward again, the Saints. Trouble. Big trouble. That's holding the footy.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful tackle laid.
You can see he was trying to maybe coax in the high tackle. As you can see, he's talking to the umpire right now. But before he did that, he had prior opportunity.
So Luke Potter will go back and have a shot at his second of the term. I want to see him hit a torp from here. Come on, Potsy. He won't, though. Oh, yuck. Probably should have hit a torp. Potter's kicked 2 goals, 1. Just going to update the score. So they've hit a ton now. St Virgil's 15-10-100, lead University 3-3-21. And there's still plenty of footy left. Out of bounds.
There's got to be great satisfaction coming into a game and actually executing with all the pressure and expectation to come in and actually do what you're supposed to do.
Webb, Fogarty, Wormburner to Barling. Barling gets it forward again. Page got it over the top to Booth. Booth with a handball now to Doran, who copped one around the schnoz. And that'll be a free kick.
Got to move it quick. Got to get it in it quick.
Done the opposite of that. Now, oh dear, Doran almost run himself into trouble. Sends it long towards Cleary. Couldn't get it. Bailiff around the corner, bouncing ball, punched away by Blair. Sensational. For behind.
And it's an interesting one there, because obviously he can blaze away and kick it long and quickly into the forward line. Or you can wait to get some more numbers back. But it was the same result.
Sam Berry sends it forward. Gee, that was good from Dilger. Dilger's kick, by himself. It's bad cock. Sends it forward. Nice mark.
The rare occasions where they got that forward entry wrong, I think.
Wallace to Moore. Moore, short. Oh dear. Trouble again. Tackle without the footy, umpire missed it. Kept on. Moore. Rainbow's just under real perceived pressure, and all by himself is Dilger. So Dilger will go back and have a shot at goal. Why not? Dilger, West Coast gravel running through his veins. Sends the ball goalward and hits the points
Distance
area.
was not an issue there.
No. 79 points the margin. It's party time at the Saints. That's a strong mark.
It is, isn't it? Fantastic. He's hurt himself a little bit.
That's that finger.
Oh, again.
Yep.
Jeez.
Coming off. Oh! Bowden was high. Barling, kicking hope. Rowbottom puts it on the boot.
Don't tell me.
He's not going to get 7, surely. Quinn.
He's sniffing around, isn't he?
He is. Cook. And clearing kick from Quinn. Douglas sees it across the line for a boundary throw-in.
Viewer discretion advised. That finger must be really hurting.
Yeah, there he is. In the interchange. Handball out. Comes to bad.
Great
cop.
handball.
Lucas, rather.
Don't tell me. There it is again. Fantastic.
How good. How good. John Geard's got one. Let's take a look at the replay.
It's a great handball over the top.
Yeah, Lucas was so good there. John Geard all by himself. Goal.
Just drifted, hasn't it? Beautiful.
8 goals, 3 in this term, Snap. 16-11.
There is a breeze.
107. There is a breeze.
Must be. You've just got to be so proud if you're a St Virgils player, supporter, family member.
Veteran. Ball out the back. Handball came from Fry.
Oh, that's a tough hit. Yeah, I can see that downfield maybe.
Playing on quickly. The kick came from Aleph.
Well, we haven't seen that today, have we?
Graham.
We have not seen a forward entry so uncontested, so quick, so clean.
No. In comes Adam Graham.
Very nice kick.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful. And Ryan cheers come from the University faithful. Margin back to 79.
It was a dubious free kick in the middle, but I can see how it could be paid or not.
Have a look at the kick.
Beautiful. Shaped it right to left.
Yeah, it's glorious, isn't it?
I think the St Virgils players tried to claim it there, but Rye smiles. Clearly didn't touch it.
As he celebrates.
St Virgils.
I'm back. Whirling around is Webb, who's just going to roll one in.
Why
from
not?
50, why not? Braden Webb's got 4. That's 9 goals for the term. Sensational stuff.
Bingo, number 8, Braden Webb. He-Man Robot have been fantastic this quarter.
Have a look at this. From 50. Dink. 1, 2, goal.
And just to speak to the mindset, he's popping that up. He's popping that up for a teammate to be in a position to take a mark. He's not blazing away,
No.
even though they are so far in front on the last day in September.
Yep.
He's not blazing away. He's done the right thing. It's just bounced his way.
Gill got it forward. Bouncing ball again. Off to Dilger. Now Berry sends it goalward. Not going to get the journey.
Now, you can't begrudge the players now having a crack.
Oh, why not? 86 points. The margin. Why are University coming out this side? Honestly, they have to snap it like. This is the attacking side of the ground if you're kicking to the left of screen.
Look, it's a difficult one. As I said, I think it's one system has clearly beaten another system. You suggested before it might be cattle. It might just be the talent on the list and the depth of each list.
Barling, been their best.
He's toiled all day, hasn't he?
Potter, so clever. Gives it off, nicely done to Cooper. Oh, just Sun got in the eyes there, you reckon, Snap?
Just in the sun.
See a ball up.
I do see St Virgils' grid breaking down a little bit now. Obviously, I think they're all getting perhaps a bit excited about the opportunity maybe to score, share it around a little bit.
Brennan caught one round the neck.
He did.
So he's going to get an opportunity to hit the scoreboard. I guarantee you, for a job, he chops trees down. That's what he does for a living. He's a lumberjack. He's having a shot on goal.
Well, I think we picked him, didn't we, in the first minute or two?
Oh, look, he had so
Someone
much
said,
of it.
can somebody get on him?
In comes Brennan.
Ah, lucky.
Well, he might not chop trees down for a living, but he's chopped that one out on the full.
He's disappointed. He can't be disappointed in his effort overall, the effort of the team.
Out on the full. Big fly, nice mark.
There's a real sort of sense of going through the motions, isn't there? Even though there's still a whole quarter and a half to go.
Yep, Alex Blair, he's doing it with 9 fingers, Snapper. I think they chopped it off in the interchange bench.
Fair enough.
Yeah, give it off to Trad Duggan.
Oh, if you don't mind.
Sends it long. Big fly from Potter. How'd he get there? He drags it around the corner. No.
It's happy days now, isn't it?
Yep.
Each moment now is just the story for the evening.
Absolutely. Cook. Cunliffe. Not much happening for University. Barling on the lead. And there it is, 3/4 time. 30 minutes that term went for St Virgil's. 17-13, 115 lead University, 4-4-28. Goal kickers for the Saints. Jay Bowden has 6. Braden Webb has 4. 2 to Luke Potter and Alex Blair, then singles to John Geard, Zach Lucas and Jackson Douglas. For University, it's all singles. Mitchell Cook, Adam Graham, Lockie Aleph and Declan Page. A massive margin here at 3/4 time. We'll take a spell here. It was a 9-goal term in favour of 2 to St Virgil's. We'll take a look at the highlights. There were plenty of them in that term for St Virgil's. Let's take a look. Jay Bowden kicked 1 of 3 in that term. Alex Blair kicked a beauty. He had a couple in that term too. There he is. Big fly from Bowden. This is a beauty from Luke Potter. Rolled through for a goal. Quick kick forward. I think that went through. And then Cook kept running and kicked it off the ground for a little bit of a highlight for University. Jay Bowden doing Jay Bowden things. Kicked the beauty. And Alex Blair made no mistake from about 35. Celebrated pretty hard. Jay Bowden kicked an absolute juicer from the pocket. Loves it too. Look at that. The coach is happy. And then this one, this was Johnny Geard. Sending one through as easy as you like. And a nice kick from Adam Graham from the pocket. Rounds out the term. St Virgil's lead by 87 points. We'll take a break and be back with the final term. How much does St Virgil's win by? That is all that is on offer here at North Hobart Oval. It will be the first time since 2001 that St Virgil's will win a premiership in the seniors for the Old Scholars Football Association. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm with Mark Snapper Allen. We'll be right back with the final term in just a minute. Fourth term about to get underway of the Old Scholars Grand Final for 2023. St Virgils will win it unless some sort of miracle happens for University. The siren goes as we start the clock for the final term of 2023 in the Old Scholars. Reeves wins it down, through with pace comes Rowbottom. He gave it off to Wakefield, who sends it inside forward 50 again. Potter wheels around, gave it off to Bowden. Behrens is there for University. The players let to go on.
Geez, the pace out of the middle was fantastic there, particularly from Rowbottom.
He's quick, isn't he?
He has been. Last quarter and this, straight away.
Bouncing ball. Geared will get there first. His handball was a hopeful one. Now Cunliffe can't gather. Duggan ran into a brick wall but retained the footy. Geared went back with a handball to Pearce. Pearce's kick is sensational. Finds Berry. Berry's handball is a hopeful one. Finding Tyler Bowden. We haven't called his name, and Reeves.
Well, they've started each quarter like they've started every other quarter, haven't they? With fierce pace out of the middle. Movement in the forward line. Hard to defend.
So Sammy Reeves, who, I can say this now, I saw warming up yesterday afternoon at Tommy McHugo's with a cold hard pint of Cascade Lager. In he comes.
Carbo loads.
Sends it long towards goal. Oh, big fly. Not marked.
Goal.
Whirling around and hits the post.
Bit of cramp there in the goal square too.
Yep.
Can't blame St Virgils having cramp. They've ran wild.
Oh, man. Disappointing from University. Douglas will take the free kick. Plays on. Sends it long. Potter got fingers on the ball. This one comes out now to Berry. Berry from the pocket. No way!
Yes! What a goal!
That had more swing on it than a Pat Cummins delivery at the Ashes. Sensational stuff.
Jeez, that was good. He barely took a step, did he?
Sam Berry finally gets the goal he was after.
He's punched it through too.
Have a look at this. Oh,
He's done that on purpose too.
That's using the Duke ball.
That was no accident. Well, happy days, St Virgils.
Oh. Better fix the score, Snapper. It's now out to a 93-point margin. Make it 94. Long kick, comes inside forward 50 again.
Great grab.
Yeah, good stuff from Ethan Wallace, who's been okay.
He hasn't had many opportunities like that where it's just been a contest. Most of the forward 50s have been to space.
Brennan arrived. That's a sore Brennan.
It's almost down.
Yeah, it's Brennan, your man. He saw Reeves. Bangs one through the middle. And the big man celebrates. Sammy Reeves heading off to Europe this week. He told me that with a gut full of beer at Tommy McHugo's yesterday.
No, I can't. I might have to check the tape, but at number 5, Royce Mott, look at this pickup. Bang. And the hand pass. Fantastic.
Reece
Mott, sorry, not Royce Mott.
He might start getting Royce.
That was fantastic. What a pickup.
If there's someone that hates his name being mispronounced, it's Royce Mott.
I've got a lot of...
Yeah, there's a bit of scribble going on in your pad there, Snapper. You've been celebrating hard. You've been circling blokes, and it's tremendous to see. Reeves in the ruck. University don't give up. Cunliffe held without the footy. So a free kick going the way of the Rainbows.
a rare forward 50.
Trad Duggan got his kick bouncing up for Badcock. Couldn't get it. Connor Barling, there's numbers everywhere here for Uni. And it's straight down the throat of Aleph.
I'm not sure what happened, but a St Virgils player looks a bit sore.
A little bit of a calf, perhaps. Lockie Aleph has the footy.
And enabled Aleph to get loose.
Looks like Jacko Douglas is coming off as Aleph comes in towards goal, and that sums up Uni's day. Out on the full.
It does sum it up. I think if the only shot on goal you get from a mark is because your opposition player has hurt himself before the contest, it probably says everything.
Halfback, short kick is on. Went to no one. Douglas wore the bump of Barling. Cook gathered it, drove it forward, and the mark is taken by Glover. Glover's short kick goes wide. And Booth.
It's amazing what chaining a couple of efforts creates. Just getting a couple of handballs, a couple of pressure tackles, and all of a sudden you're presented with an opportunity.
Yeah, but it's celebration time for St Virgils, isn't
Oh, absolutely. I think so. I mean, it's hard to put your foot down on the gas for 4 quarters.
That's just missed.
I think we can allow St Virgils the occasional lapse, because they've been absolutely clinical today.
Oh, haven't they? Reeves. Strong. Goes
Switch
across the face of goal to Menzie. Menzie, great kick. Finds his man. I think it's Webb. Webb's kicked too much on it. Chasing after the footy is Devane. Gives it to Behrens. Behrens' kick going long. Dylan Pearce at the back. Boy from Maitlands. Oh, that's a free kick.
Yep. Unlucky.
High tackle. Joe Bowden gets up a little sore. Declan Page goes short. Finds Doran. Oof. Doran's kick is rancid. It lands up okay. Is going towards goal again.
Geez, they've peppered the goals this quarter.
They have. That was Ollie Fright. Ref another behind.
Got a bit of a stinger in the shoulder, I think.
Menzie. To Koppelman. Koppelman to Douglas. Douglas finds his teammate on the far wing. Short kick is on to Dilger. That's an interesting crocodile mark there from Kizza Gill. Just threw out the old crocodile hunter arms. Big high fly and easy as you like for Alex Blair.
Yeah, it's dropped short there and it's caught everyone unawares. I think Alex Blair's the only one. Oh, he's played on here.
Goes out wide and finds Webb.
And I think that's the mindset, isn't it? To share it around, to play team football. Recognising that success will come from sharing responsibility, sharing in success.
Sharing is caring. They've already kicked 2 goals in this term against the Breeze. In comes Braden Webb towards goal. Yuck. Through from behind. Crowd certainly dissipated. Snap. Doran.
There'd be motivation for St Virgils to get this 100-point win, though, wouldn't there?
Oh, surely. Barling. It's been Uni's best by a street. Oh, a little candy sold from Barling. Don't mind it. But his kick is shocking. Kick in the middle of the oval. Oh, Cutcliffe looks up. He's got rainbows everywhere. And here comes Booth for a consolation goal.
Yeah, and that's obviously being able to anticipate that centre. You know, obviously they're trying to go through the corridor. St Virgils there trying to open up the game, and obviously they've anticipated that, Uni, and come in from behind and caused the turnover, and has meant that the defensive structure for St Virgils has been left behind or left wanting. But as we've said a few times, I think this quarter, you cannot fault St Virgils for having the occasional lapse.
Back in the middle, long kick forward by Gill. Oh, dearie me.
Look at this turn.
Where?
Oh, he wanted that.
Oh, word he did.
He did. He's been good today.
He's been good, Webb.
Well, the footy knowledge gets put to the test soon, doesn't it, Chuba? I mean, who is best on ground?
Jay Bowden, lock it in.
Okay.
Maybe this bloke, Brennan, but other than that, Jay Bowden's kicked 6, mate. He's having a spell too. He's on the pine.
It seems a no-brainer.
Oh no, he's not. He's at centre half back.
He's wherever the team needs him to be, Chuba. Oh, Potter almost away there.
Yeah.
Barling again. Great kick.
Bagcock be upset with that one. You get the free. Booth.
With zero pressure on the kick, leans back.
And tugs it out on the full.
Distance not an issue, that's for sure. Certainly had the journey.
They've kicked 3 out on the full. Mott. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a great kick.
Wakefield.
They're all moving forward.
Bowden.
Moving for each other too.
I think it's important to acknowledge someone who injured themselves earlier in the season, and that's one of my mates, Brad Weston, Maxie, affectionately known as the Wallet Wizard. Injured his hamstring, been through a lot with the St Virgils Saints over the journey. Great fella and dedicated Saints man. Couldn't get himself back for this grand final, but as much a part of this as anyone, and will enjoy himself off the field, let me tell you, as much as anyone, the Wallet Wizard. So shout out to you, Maxie. I'm sure the boys will have done it for you as Booth sells some candy, gets it back to Fogarty, who has been very quiet. And there's a mark from Graham.
And good clubs acknowledge that too, don't they?
Oh, they will.
Good clubs know how to celebrate and acknowledge the efforts of players. Injuries are so unfortunate sometimes, and often it's the timing too.
Well, we talked about it before, the OGs of Ryan Wakefield, Kieran Gill and Larry Menzies, who I can remember over the last few years before they came to here, as we wait for Graham to have his kick on goal. That's a beautiful kick straight through the middle. His
Great
second.
finish.
The only multiple goal scorer for University today is Adam Graham. 6-6-42 University trail St Virgils 19-16 130. There's another look at the kick, but those Maxi Weston is one of those original blokes that has stuck it out through the hard times. They won wooden spoon after wooden spoon, going undefeated. Defeated every single game throughout the year. I remember they won their first game in about 4 years, a couple of years ago. It might have been against Hutchins that they beat them. And it was like they'd won a grand final.
Well, that would have been even sweeter against Hutchins.
Barling run it down. Reeves burrowing through. Bowden put himself in the middle. Quick kick forward by Rowbottom.
I tell you what, Rowbottom's in the sneaky mix here.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
had
you're
a lot
right.
of
You're
appeal.
absolutely right, Snapper Allen. That's why I've got you here. Barling. Could it be a Oppo player?
No. Barling's been good, but not Gary Ablett 9 goals good.
Butler finds Aleph. And 50.
Oh, and thrown the dummy.
Yeah. Spat it, did Badcock.
Probably should be 250s. But isn't that amazing? Almost 100 points up, and you're that passionate, you're that invested, you're that competitive.
You throw your mouth guard.
Yep. But that's the mindset we talked about, isn't it? From the very first moment. They're competitors. They want to win.
Aleph sends it goalward. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. Lucky Aleph's got 2. Just...
And you want players like that in your team that are playing with absolute heart.
82 points the margin. He's a beautiful kick of the footy, Lockie Aleph. Commentated him for a long time. Glorious stuff.
Not a lot of opportunities today.
Well, they just haven't had the footy. They haven't looked like it, Uni.
They had it a few times, but they made some decisions coming out of the back line, which were interesting.
Booth. Is it Q in the rack here, Snap? Dilger goes back to Menzie.
You'd hope
Menzie
not.
got his handball over, geared. Goes wide looking for Douglas. 1-2. Punch came from behind. Nicely done to Charlie Moore. It's out of bounds.
Sometimes you want a little bit of extra icing on the cake, don't you? Just put a little Malteser on top of the cupcake. Just do something. Put some sprinkles.
Yeah, Malteser, a couple of M&Ms. Brennan with pace. Inside forward 50. Garlic. Rick got the ball. Kicked the ball long. Punched away. Rowbottom.
Your man.
All by himself.
Interesting kick.
Yeah, don't mind it though. Guess who's there? John Geared. Oh, Mott. Tackle without the footy. That is an absolute free kick. Reece Mott got his handball away just. Handball came back to Dilger. Oh, a little bit of candy. Long kick finding.
Wheels and goes, surely.
Yes, Big Reeves. Inside forward 50, Bowden for number 7. No. Punched away. Boundary throw in 18 minutes gone. Is there a mercy rule, Snap?
That far wing just there, that contest, when it was one-on-one, Uni actually held good account of themselves, but it hasn't been one-on-one today. They've been outnumbered at every single contest.
Bangkok gets beaten by Barling. Was this been called a push in the back? Connor Barling can't believe it. He says, bless my well-manicured beard. How is that a free kick?
Well, he's done. He hasn't given away one in the contest, I don't think, today in the ruck.
That's number 1.
He certainly took a lot of snaps today. There's been a lot of ball ups that he's had to, and he's been around the footy a lot today.
"19 minutes ticking over here. Bangkok towards goal. Brennan with strength.
Oh, he's blown time on, so no play on here. He's got to be lined up.
Do you know what I like?
The umpire's haircut. Told you can't play on, son.
Oh, I like
Got to be called back.
a lot of things. I like the audacity of Brennan to roll that sort of mullet, which is sensational, with a little beard and thick mow. In he comes, Aaron Brennan. He's kicked it. He's kicked that to the bike track at Newtown. He's happy.
There's been 2 shots a goal now he's missed. I tell you what, it would have been much more of a conversation if he'd kicked those 2.
Yeah, true.
The stat line looks much better.
Oh dear, Uni are getting themselves into trouble here. They've done pretty well.
It's the first time I've actually seen them run it out of half back with sort of purpose and system.
Yep.
Fantastic effort.
If they'd have done that more throughout the day, it'd be a different story, perhaps. I don't think so. That's not 82 points worth of generation, is it?
No, well, St Virgils they haven't stopped, but they're not as hyper-aware and hyper-responsible for their roles.
Yeah, love that snap. Long kick. This is all St Virgils.
And you can't blame them. It's been a long season, been a successful season.
Compliment to Mott. Mott gets it back. Long kick. Out to Tobal Reeves.
Reeves has been fantastic.
He's been
this
good
last half.
Second half, yeah, absolutely. There he is.
He's got a lot of the ball.
Run the couple of pints out of himself in the first half, and then gave it to Blair. Potter.
Oh, he's
Potter
off.
Plays on, why not? Sends it goalward. Jay Bowden won't give up here.
Oh! If you don't mind.
How's that? Told you. Jay Bowden doesn't give up. He is never out of a contest, ever.
Not when there's a goal to be had.
Have a look. He comes in for number 7. Thanks for coming. There it is. He's kicked a goal in every term.
Yeah, look, I've got him down for the 2 votes.
Okay.
That's an absolute joke. He's been fantastic. And you know what? Not just the goals, because we've seen him drop down to the back line. We saw him start on the wing occasionally for the ball ups in the middle, particularly in the second quarter. So start on the wing, he's played half back, and he's managed to kick 7 goals.
Yeah, no one gets near him.
No, well, it's a hard matchup, and obviously if you're happy with the matchup down back, maybe it's a clearer, let's say, then he'll just move. He'll just go shake it up, go up onto the wing, and then drift back forward.
Yeah, he's a certainty for the John Kenny medal for the best on ground in the grand final. Just rode the bump.
Yeah,
that's sensational.
He did have a couple of opportunities.
That was such a good tackle. I tell you what, Brody Rowbottom is just asserting himself as a maybe for the John Kenny medal. Larry Menzies short to my man Brennan. Give it to Jay Bowden, kick it to him. He wants 8, give him 10.
Imagine.
Potter, Candy, Mott, ducked the tackle, got it forward. Watch.
Don't tell me.
Surprise, surprise.
Bob's your uncle, here he is. How much time's left on the clock?
Oh, heaps. There's been 5 goals, this will be 6.
Definitely got him down for 2 votes, definitely.
This is for number 8. And I forgot, no, I didn't. I did it right, didn't I? And he comes. Bang.
Wow, what a performance.
8 goals to Jay Bowden. And now the margin to 94.
I'm not sure I've seen more of a complete performance. Mainly because he hasn't stayed in the goal square like the old, 1990s, early 2000 forwards. He's played everywhere, and he's managed to kick 8.
What's he rolling there? The number 1 snapper? You know that haircut. Is that number 1 on Jay Bowden?
Yeah, is it a choice?
Yeah.
Oh, good on him.
Yeah, he lives like you. You're a choice man, ain't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a premiership haircut, that's what it is.
Pro haircut, pro choice. Gill. Out of the ruck, Barling on all 4s. Fogarty.
I tell you what, now St Virgils might be excited about getting him number 9.
Why not? Give it to him.
Where is he?
He's in the goal square. Get up, Luke Potter. Luke Potter's too busy thinking about what songs he's going to sing at the premiership drinks tonight.
Oh, he's by himself?
Yeah,
no one's even on him?
No, why wouldn't you?
Oh.
Let's get him 10.
Okay, I'm not sure about this, but...
What do you mean? You're not sure about what?
Well, I would have thought you'd be manning up on him, and I would have thought you'd be all over him.
Get him 10.
I'd be real disappointed if he was to kick 3 or 4 on me in this last.
Join the hashtag, get him 10. In comes the absolute prince of Tasmanian football, the best player we've seen in a decade. Oh, he's hit the post. That's his second behind. And he loves it too. It's at 95 points the margin.
I was just disappointed he snuck out the back there.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Where is he? He's by himself.
They're looking for him.
They are, of course they are.
Oh, what a team man.
What a man.
Unbelievable.
Give Zach Lucas his second. Why wouldn't you go back and hit that?
I tell you what, you'd love to play with a player like this, wouldn't you? Someone that obviously dominates and leads from the front.
Problem was, I was never good enough to be in this sort of league.
But no one would have ever begrudged him if he had just gone back, put his head down, gone for number 9. But he shared it around. That's fantastic.
Zach Lucas's eyebrows get their second goal. I love him. How good.
And that brings up the 100 points.
100-point victory. Wowee. Well, it was 138 points in the first final. Bowden of the Tyler variety. Perry.
They're playing fast, aren't they?
Brennan got his hands on it. Fogarty pushed him under the footy, pushed off Wakefield. Nicely done. Badcock is there. That handball's disgraceful. Badcock kept going. Got it off to Sugar Bowden. Webb. Come hard at it. Now
he's led. Beautiful.
They've done that their entire career. Reece Mott to Jay Bowden.
You might run out of time here
for number 10. Have a shot, hit 9. Why not? Here he goes. Oh, generous. Webb.
It's a generous 15 metres too from the umpire.
Well, what a joy it's been to watch the best side of the competition get the job done on grand final day.
And a part of us always wants to see, you know, the underdog sort of get up and make a contest of it. At the same time, this has been comprehensive smashing.
That's going to be a ball up. As the rescue helicopter comes into the Royal Hobart Hospital. Out the back, bending one back. Bowden underneath it, punched away. It's out of bounds.
No one's calling 000 for Uni here.
Gee, the umpire's taking their time here. Ball in. Barling. Been their best. Easy. Mott had plenty of it. Barling goes back together and out of bounds. Ball comes in again. Gill. Mott. Elusive. Just dropped it. Umpire saw. And there's the siren.
What a win. What a season.
Full time here at North Hobart Oval. So Birgils 22-17 at 149. Defeat University 7-6-48. It's a Saints premiership, the first time since 2001.
Comprehensive. Outplayed them from the start. The mindset was there. The team defence was firm, consistent, accountable, and they scored.
8 goals to Jay Bowden. Braden Webb had 4, 2 to Luke Potter, 2 to Alex Blair, then 2 to Zach Lucas, then singles to Sam Berry, Sam Reeves, and Jackson Douglas.
Jeez, give us the list of players that didn't score. Far out. What a game.
For uni, it was 2 to Adam Graham, Lockie Aleph, and Declan Page had 1, Michael Booth had 1, and Mitchell Cook. But it will be the first premiership since 2001 for the St Virgil Saints, led by their prodigal son, Jay Bowden. Sensational game by all Saints players. There wasn't one through that list that I could say that didn't contribute in some fashion, Snap.
No, particularly as we're talking about that grid defence, everyone playing a role, everyone being accountable, talking to each other, making sure that they knew what they had to do. Geez, they executed today.
Let's go down to the ground and see if I can gather a few to speak to while you go through some of your best players, Snapper.
Well, I think Jay Bowden's obviously with the 8 goals. it's hard to go past. But there were a few early, particularly Brennan. I think we picked it early. No one seemed to want to pick him up there on the wing, and he certainly found a lot of space and got a lot of kicks in that first half. I was always impressed with Rowbottom as well, and Webb, particularly in the third quarter, with that bursting from the centre or even from the half-back line. That was really, really impressive. I just think across the board, it was just an even contribution. Everyone sort of put their hand up. And for uni, it's hard to know what to say for university. You know, a couple of times they try to work it out of the back line, but today's all about St Virgils, all about a perfect season.
All of the Saints players. Connor Barling tried all day for university. I thought they were assisted. Tom Cleary sort of drifted out of the game a little bit.
Well, they ran around him, didn't they, Tubes?
Yeah, they did. They did, and they got into him a little bit. He had his jumper ripped.
I think Connor Barling played really, really well, but he was in the middle. He was in every contest, and by geez, there's a lot of centre bounces because of so many goals. So we saw a lot of Connor Barling, and he did what he had to do, but he just didn't have any teammates around him.
No, he didn't. Not enough contributors for university. Obviously, with Simon van der Velde copping that season-ending injury.
You can just imagine the emotion. It's great to have supporters. It's great to have family and teammates. Reserves players would be out there with them celebrating. It's been a long time coming.
Just trying to get in here, Snapper. Gee, I'm getting pestered by some real peasants here at the minute. Let's see who I can find.
Well, we want the man of the hour, wouldn't we?
I've got Luke Potter here. Luke, what does that mean to you?
Oh, mate, that's huge. Such a great club, and just to be a part of that and bring success after 22 years, mate, it's an unreal feeling.
A couple of goals for you. You copped a knock early. What was going on there?
I just hit one in the neck, mate. Bit of a stiff neck, but nothing's going to keep me out today, mate.
No, Luke Potter, congratulations. Premiership player with the St Virgil Saints. We'll try and find Jay Bowden somewhere here. He's probably over trying to collect his medal. Oh, the twos are in here now. Snapper, it's getting loose.
Yeah, no, good on him. That's what our whole club's about.
They're already into the beers, to be honest. Can't even see the Prince. He might be. I'll get Kieran Gill. Kieran Gill, one of the original St Virgil Saints players. You've been through it hard, mate. Your club nearly didn't exist a couple of years ago. What does that feel like for you?
Surreal, Jude. Absolutely surreal. Yeah, I'm a bit lost for words. Shed some tears with my partner Susanna. It's insane. Yeah.
What's the feeling like, mate? I mean, to be a premiership player with a club that nearly didn't exist.
Yeah, great. I mean, geez, these boys, they're just some absolute superstars run around with. I'm pretty lucky to be on the field with, to be honest, but yeah, wow.
Jay Bowden, sensational with 8 goals, mate.
Yeah, just leads from the front every game, mate. He's superb.
I can't find him. I don't know where he is. Go and enjoy yourself, Kieran Gill, a premiership player with your beloved Saints. No one's listening to Peter G at the minute, except for Kat Kutsi. Just trying to find Jay Bowden. I can't find him. Is he on the ground?
Probably with his mum.
Oh, here he is, over here. The man of the hour. There's some real love going on here. Jay Bowden. He's getting cuddles. I've got him. I've found him.
Well done, Tubes.
Jay Bowden is here. Oh, gee, he's getting cuddles everywhere here in a minute.
Heart and soul of the club.
What does that mean to you, Jay?
Oh, it means everything to see the supporters, and this club's been through some hard times, so to turn it around like we have and to get a result today, it's just it's a result of a massive amount of effort by a lot of people, and there's been a lot of contributors to get us to this point.
The club nearly didn't exist a few years ago and you came on board as a senior coach.
Yeah.
You've tried your hardest to get them to this point. What does it feel like?
Oh, look, it's a credit to the guys that stuck through to the club with thick and thin. Like, it could have so easily have walked away and gone to somewhere else. But to their credit, like, this is their reward. So, yeah, unreal.
8 goals too, mate. We saw you in the last quarter get a couple of shots in front of goal. You gave them off. We were thinking number 10.
Yeah, look, no, the great thing with our group is we all get a lick of the ice cream, and we're so happy to share it with each other, which is unreal.
You've won some premierships before, mate, at a number of clubs. What does this one mean to you?
This is pretty special to turn some stuff around. Like I said, like these guys here have contributed. It's just, I don't know, when the dust settles, it'll mean a lot, but we're just looking forward to celebrating for a couple of days, I reckon.
Well, Jay Bowden, premiership coach, congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Jed, I'm going to get you real quick. I don't know how many beers you've had as the president of the club. What does that mean?
Everything, Tubes. Absolutely everything. We were gone. We were about to go into recess. And it's not the 22 blokes on this field that have done it. It's absolutely everyone. It's 8 years in the making. In fact, it's 22 years in the making, Tubes. How good is this? How good is this?
There you go. I've been asked to cut it from one of the stalwarts of the footy club. We'll go to the presentation now. It's celebration for the St Virgils Saints. A sensational season culminating in an undefeated season and a premiership victory. We'll head along to the presentations now. Commiserations to University, but beaten by the better side on the day and the better side in the season, St Virgils Saints.
Okay, Saints, if we could have you all over here, please, that'd be great. All the players who did their thing so ably today. And I'll ask John Kenny very shortly to announce the winner of the medal that's named after him. And then the Monday Cup will be presented after each of the premiership players gets their medals. Very special day for the St Virgils Football Club. It's been, well, only the second win of this century. So one to celebrate. How many members of the 2001 team are here? Put your hands up. Well, there might be a few still alive. That's good to see. John Kenny, ladies and gentlemen, do you know who's won your medal, John? I'll hand you the microphone.
This, as selected by the umpiring cohort today, best on ground goes to Jay Bowden of St Virgils.
Well, as we expected, Snapper, Jay Bowden, winner of the John Kenny medal.
Yeah, still let him down for 2 votes.
Right. Thank you very much. And I'd just like to say thank you to both sides for the effort they've put on this season. We only have one winner on the day. I think University did a magnificent job to get into the grand final, so let's put our hands together for the effort they did and congratulate them, wish them all the best for next season. Thanks very much to the University Club. I'd also like to thank the umpires for the smooth running of the day and the OSFA officials for the work they've done in the organisation of it. Now I'm just going to ask Jay to introduce the players and we'll present them with their premiership medals.
Rightio, first up, Frenchie, Ryan Wakefield. Second, we got Jackson Douglas. Brody Rowbottom. You got a guy who's been here through thick and thin, our ruck today, Kieran Gill. Got the best left footer in the land, Reece Mott. Another left footer that came here this year, Johnny Gaird. Another guy that was here through thick and thin, Sammy Berry. The bloke who made Team of the Year, Danny Koppelman. Next up, we got the big fish, Sam Reeves. Talked this bloke into coming to St Virgils this year and he was invaluable today. Braden Webb. I reckon this bloke was stiff for best on ground, but just don't let him kick goals, Aaron Brennan. Next up, we got Dylan Cooper. Next, we got Pickles Badcock. Chad Duggan, you're up next. Keep it rolling, we've got Joshy Cooper. Association leading goal kicker, Alex Blair. Got the boy from Queenstown, Alex Dilger. Next up, Tyler Bowden. Next we got Laz Menzie. Next we got Zach Lucas. And last but not least, we got the skipper, Lukey Potter.
Well, there we go. All the medals presented to the playing group. And now the Premiership Cup, named the Michael Mundy Cup after
Finally, we have the coach's medal for coach of the 2023 Premiership, Jay Bowden.
the late great Michael Mundy, long-term servant of the Old Scholars Football Association, named in his honour this year.
Now, just before we present the Premiership Cup, I just want to tell you a little story. At the beginning of the year, the Old Scholars Football Association lost a very long-serving and loyal servant. The effort he put in was immeasurable for the Old Scholars. That was Michael Mundy. And so we are very privileged this afternoon to have here with us his widow Cheryl, who's going to present the cup to the winning coach. Jay.
lovely touching moment there for Cheryl
Thank you very much,
and the Mundy
Cheryl.
family.
Charlie, you want to say a few words or not? Well done to Sir Virgils.
Well, there you go. St Virgils are the 2023 premiers for the Old Scholars Football Association. Sensational effort, undefeated all season, rightful premiers, the first time since 2001, and they'll sing the song. Well, there you go. The St Virgil Saints are the premiers for season 2023. It's been a great season by the undefeated Saints. My name is Tubes Taylor. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you this broadcast on behalf of Creative Imagery. I'd like to thank Adam Rybel, Rob Stubbs on camera, Fiona, our replays manager, and our technical director and owner of Creative Imagery, Andrew Harcourt. There they are, the premiers for 2023 in the Old Scholars. It's the St Virgil Saints. Until next time, my name is Tubes Taylor. I will catch you at the footy. Bye for now.